Congratulations on your award. Tell us a little bit about it.
This is the award for Teacher of the Year, and this is all for particularly our work with families and inspiring our young people, and then families that it's not just about watching films. There's so many opportunities, so inspiring people to be like our person next to me is just a real opportunity. So I'm really proud today, so it's a great day for me.
What's the experience been like, coming to London and having all of this massive kind of do and everything?
It was really good, and then I was sat there and the children started doing their speeches for their awards, and they were so good and articulate, and I was thinking, I've not really thought about it. And then when you announced it, I was like, I really need to think about this quick. But the day is great, and I was just saying, as I said my words, it was just, this is about the children and the families back at school and the staff. It's not just about me, it's about the whole team, because the team makes that difference. What
is the school, and are they kind of going to be watching, or are they going to be watching sort of the after events on the YouTube and stuff like that?
They're into their social media, so they'll be following on social media, and then fortunately it's been filmed today, so we'll be able to show it as part of our film club, and also we plan to do something in assembly, but we didn't want to plan ahead just in case we didn't win, so we can celebrate with success now.
What are the type of films you've been showing to the kids at your school?
Well, I always feel a bit bad for the children because they end up watching the ones I really like. I always think the ones that I've made them watch Labyrinth twice now because I love that film. It's one of my classic films. But we give them the opportunity to choose those films and then also look and use a lot of shorts as well. So sometimes you don't need to watch a full-length film just to have a chance to talk about it. But we also use the clips from the films that allow them then to develop their own versions of the film, their endings to them. But there's some good films out there.
You were my teacher growing up. Amma, for you, I mean, obviously it's such an important charity and they do such amazing work. I mean, why are they so important for you as a filmmaker and obviously as a patron as well?
I love coming here every year because, as I said in an earlier interview, I can't imagine what life would have been like for me as a kid if something like Into Film had existed. I didn't get into filmmaking until relatively late in life. But it's important because it's important for our future. It's important that we continually offer the industry new lifeblood, that we continually offer the industry stories that come from all kinds of backgrounds. And the great thing about Interfilm is it's not just London based, it's not just city based, it goes across the country and beyond. And that's really, really important. It means that it's encouraging children from all different kinds of backgrounds. That didn't happen when I was a child. And just being able to nurture and plant the seeds of a love of film for children. When you plant the seeds of a love of film for children in film, you're doing it in all kinds of storytelling. It makes them curious about all kinds of literature. Eventually they may move from watching films to actually reading scripts, from reading scripts to reading novels and books. And as one of the mothers said in the film that was shown for when Nick won, what has happened to her child is she's developed an ability for critical thinking across the board. And so Interfilm Awards is something that almost in a way is about film, yes, but it goes beyond film in developing skills for kids as they grow into adults and more. And that's priceless, really.
What was your reaction to when you heard about Nick's story and what he was doing down at his school, showing films and everything else? It must have been an amazing, time to listen to what he was doing.
I love it because obviously, film is about a business in so many ways, and I'm editing right now. I've just literally run away from my edit suite of my next film to be able to come here, and I'll be going straight back. And when we make films, we're very aware that, if we don't make films that people go and see, we won't be allowed to make the next one. But beyond that, when I'm making my films, I dream of a time when kids will be sitting in a classroom studying my work, talking about my work, criticising my work, discussing my work, and hopefully learning something different about the world through the stories that I choose to tell. That's why I choose to tell the kind of stories that I tell. So I want to make films about things that entertain and sometimes give you a laugh, sometimes make you cry, but also films that make you think and make you think about your own life and make you think about the fellow human being who you live alongside. So it's great to be able to introduce these films to people so young, because in the end, ultimately, my finances won't like me saying this, but this is what I do it for.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey You Guys!